Hey there and welcome to the Daily Manchester United News Show. Let's dive into today's top stories. Anthony Martial's agent reveals forward will undergo surgery for hip injury. The representative of Manchester United forward Anthony Martial has clarified that the Frenchman has been on the sidelines in recent weeks with a hip problem. The 28-year-old has not played for the Red Devils since early December. Manager Erik initially said that he was out with illness before mentioning that he needs to become fit. Speaking to Sky Sports, agent Philip has now disclosed that Martial has not been excluded from the first team squad and he has no problem with Ten Hag. He added that the striker has been nursing a hip concern for the past few weeks and will undergo a small operation to rectify the issue. He admitted that it should have been done earlier. He said, "What is said about him is completely false. He was not excluded from the group and he has no problem with the coach." Anthony has been in Manchester for 9 seasons, and if he was not a great professional, then he would not have been at the club for so long. He is simply going to undergo a small operation on his adductors, which he should have done for a while and which did not allow him to be 100%, so he will do it now. Philip went on further to confirm that Martial will stay for the remainder of his contract expiring in June and won't be heading for the exit door during the winter transfer window. The £36 million signing has not featured for the Red Devils since early December. It comes as a surprise that he has not undergone a surgery until now. The delay has not done him any favors. His contract expires on June 30, and United have decided against triggering a 12-month extension clause. If he takes long to recover from his surgery, he may have played his final game for United. Summer signing finally set to make debut for Manchester United. Altay Bayindir has expressed a positive outlook at Manchester United, although he has yet to make a single appearance since his move from Fenerbahce in the summer. The 25-year-old goalkeeper joined the Red Devils for £4.3 million on deadline day to serve as backup for Andre Onana. Bayindir's arrival coincided with Dean Henderson's departure to Crystal Palace, leaving Tom Heaton as the only other senior goalkeeper at Old Trafford. The Red Devils number 2 spoke to the club website before his potential debut. He said, "We are fighting to be the best in the training, and when we are going outside, we are best friends. We have a very good energy because I already said this. It's very important. Team, spirit, soul. But everyone, I think, inside has a clear heart." Unlike the previous season when Erik Ten Hag opted to rest David De Gea for the early stages of the Carabao Cup, this season, the Dutch manager has chosen to consistently field his number 1 goalkeeper in every match. Andre Onana has started in all 30 of Manchester United's matches across all competitions this season, leaving Bayindir the second-choice goalkeeper without a single minute of playing time thus far. But with Onana away at the African Cup of Nations, Bayindir could potentially make his Manchester United debut during their FA Cup fourth-round tie against Newport. Bayindir might be called upon to fill the goalkeeper position unless Ten Hag decides to give veteran shot-stopper Tom Heaton some minutes, although it would be the smart play to give their number 2 the start, given it's a chance to ease him in against lower-ranked opposition. Rasmus Holands' ex-coach backs him to be one of the best in the world. Reading manager and former coach at Copenhagen Ruben Selles has backed Manchester United's Rasmus Hoyland to live up to his potential and become one of the best in the world at his trade. Selles worked as an assistant when Hoyland was in FC Copenhagen's first team, from the goalscorer's debut at the age of 17 in October 2020 through to his departure in January 2022. The current reading boss spoke to the training ground guru and gave some insight on Hoyland and why the player's ceiling is so high. He said, "Rasmus Hoyland is a learner. He learns a lot from the environment. From the time when he stepped into the first team in Copenhagen, he didn't have enough playing time and found a league like the Austrian League. Austria is the league with the lowest average of PPDA, so that means it's a league of high pressure and high transition moments. In 6 months, he makes his move to Atalanta, with the Premier League clubs having him in their agenda. He went there, another team that likes to play that kind of high pressure football, playing forward quick, and now in Manchester United, he is also getting in that level. I think with Rasmus, you can expect him to be rated as one of the best strikers in the world. I think he will become that when also the United team will become more established. He is a mentality monster. He has a good family that take care of him. His two brothers are playing for Copenhagen actually for the first team right now. One of them was even in the squad when they played United in the Champions League. And his environment is really strong and he is a really strong character. Sands further stated that it's only a matter of time until Hoyland connects with the fans, and once he explodes, will be unbelievably brilliant. Danny Murphy says he's been really impressed by special Manchester United teenager. Danny Murphy believes that Alejandro Garnacho is looking like a special talent following his performance against Destiny Odogi for Manchester United at the weekend. Alejandro Garnacho was involved in one of the most intriguing battles in the draw with Tottenham Hotspur at the weekend, with Odogi in stunning form at left back this season. It proved to be a disappointing afternoon for Erik ten Hag's side. They led twice before being pegged back, and Scott McTominay missed a golden chance to win it late on. However, United were outplayed for large parts of the game. Garnacho, however, was arguably one of their best players against Ange Postecoglou's men. And speaking on the take on, Danny Murphy suggested that he is a really big fan of the Argentina international. He said, I think he is better on the right by the way he gets around people. At least he kept having a go against Odogi. He doesn't go backwards. He is a special one, and that's why Sancho will maybe have to find somewhere because Garnacho's not going anywhere. Yeah, I like him. Odilon Kosuno on Man United's extended shortlist, keeping tabs on him. Bayer Leverkusen defender Odilon Kosuno has emerged as a target for Manchester United amid his strong season in the Bundesliga, according to Florian Plattenberg. The 23-year-old has been hugely impressive alongside Jonathan Tah and Edmo Tapsoba in the back three for Leverkusen, who are currently 4 points clear at the top of Bundesliga. His performances have not gone unnoticed, and Plattenberg claims that United have added him to their extended summer shortlist. He is not a top target, but they are monitoring him. The Red Devils are likely to strengthen their central defensive department at the end of the season. Rafael Varane could leave on a free when his contract expires in June. A right-sided centre-back could be prioritized. Nice star Jean-Claire Todibo seems the priority choice for the club, while they are also keeping tabs on Benfica sensation Antonio Silva. If they fail to pursue their preferred transfer target, they could consider Kosuno as a fallback option, considering his fine displays for Leverkusen in the current season. The Ivory Coast international is a good ball-playing centre-back. He has a passing accuracy of 88% this term, with an impressive 6.5 ball recoveries per league game. Kosuno has also won 54% of his duels per appearance, alongside 1.5 tackles, 1.5 interceptions, and 1.7 clearances. The 35 million euros rated star is an all-round defender. The 6 feet and 3 inches star has also made a handful number of appearances from right back. He could compete with Diogo Dalot as well if Aaron Wan-Bissaka heads for the exit door. Manchester United and Liverpool following 90 million euros rated defender very closely. Manchester United and Liverpool are keen on signing the French defender Lenny Yoro. A report from Le Disport claims that the Premier League clubs are following the 18-year-old defender very closely and they will have to shell out a premium in order to sign him. According to the report, the defender is valued at 90 million euros and Lille are unlikely to accept a knockdown price for him. It remains to be seen whether Manchester United and Liverpool are prepared to pay that kind of money for the talented young central defender. It's no secret that Manchester United need to bring in defensive reinforcement, and Euro could be the ideal long-term replacement for players like Harry Maguire and Rafael Varane. The 18-year-old has already established himself as a key player for Lille, and he has the potential to succeed in the Premier League as well. With the right guidance, he could develop into a top-class Premier League defender. Meanwhile, Liverpool will have to find a quality long-term replacement for Matip, whose contract will expire at the end of the season. Managers like Jurgen Klopp and Erik ten Hag could help the youngster develop further and fulfill his tremendous potential. Both managers have a proven track record when it comes to nurturing young players. The reported asking price seems quite steep, and it will be interesting to see if the clubs can negotiate a more reasonable fee at the end of the season. Man United very interested in signing Swedish Wonder Kid Lucas Bergvall. Manchester United are very interested in signing Swedish Wonder Kid Lucas Bergvall from Djurgårdens IF, according to Fotboll.news. The 17-year-old is regarded as one of the best upcoming talents in Sweden, and he has already made 29 senior appearances for his team across all competitions. The teenager, who can play in central or defensive midfield, has caught the eye of several clubs, and Fotboll.news claim that United are very interested in signing him. Aside from the Red Devils, there is also competition from the likes of Barcelona, Borussia Dortmund, and Eintracht Frankfurt in the youngster, who is valued at 8 to 10 million euros. Bergvall has already trialed with United twice as a 14-year-old. He is a fan of the Red Devils, but no transfer is expected this month due to the lack of transfer funds. United are not in a position to afford permanent transfers this month without player sales. They are currently in a tight position with regards to financial fair play. This is most likely to hamper their prospect of landing Bergvall, considering Eintracht are pushing to secure a transfer agreement with Djurgårdens IF this month. As per Florian Plattenberg, the Bundesliga outfit are ready to pay 9 million euros for the young midfielder, and they are prepared to integrate him into their first team immediately. Unless the Red Devils step up their interest with a formal approach, we won't be surprised if Eintracht win the race to sign the highly rated Swede in the next few days. If the youngster is prioritizing playing time, he could give preference to the German side. They could hand him with regular minutes, which won't be an assurance at United. Manchester United should try to sign Paris Saint-Germain striker Gonzalo Ramos on loan. Manchester United are looking to strengthen their attacking ranks, but can only sign players on loan this month due to financial fair play constraints. Rasmus Holands is yet to hit the ground running despite his recent form, and a chance to sign Paris Saint-Germain striker Gonzalo Ramos has presented itself for the Red Devils after they missed out on him in the summer. According to French outlet L'Equipe, PSG could be tempted to sell the Portugal international this month should a reasonable offer be lodged in the next 9 days, as he has fallen out of favour under manager Luis Enrique. Man United will not be able to splash the cash on the £69 million hitman right now, but offering a loan deal with an option to make the move permanent could tempt the League One club into doing business with the Red Devils. The 22-year-old has managed to grab just 4 goals in 14 games across all competitions this term, which is largely due to his lack of regular playing time. Ramos bagged 19 league goals in his last season at Benfica, and he came into the limelight after scoring a hat-trick at the 2022 World Cup after replacing Cristiano Ronaldo in the lineup against Switzerland. Man United could do with such a player within their ranks, and a loan move will give them a chance to make a final decision at the end of the season. Ramos is desperate to prove his detractors wrong, having fallen out of favor at PSG, and the Red Devils will be getting a hungry and motivated player should a move to the theater of dreams work out. He is a real aerial threat and a solid finisher, and Man United need a forward with those two qualities in their attack. Manager Erik Ten Hag has already sidelined Anthony Martial due to his lack of fitness, according to recent reports. With Anthony and Marcus Rashford also struggling, bringing Ramos to provide much needed competition and cover could help turn their underwhelming campaign around. As we wrap up today's Manchester United news, remember to stay tuned for daily updates right here on the channel. Don't miss out on the latest updates, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and give us a like if you found this information valuable. Your support means the world to us. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.